I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on time.
Okay. Is it recording? Yeah. Sorry, guys. So this is about the 10,000 recording. My phone is not working right. I just don't know how to use it. Sorry again that the scenery and everything else is backwards. I'm still trying to figure it out. Sorry if I seem irritated. I've literally been working on this for 2.5 hours. And every time it saves, for some reason it has different audio and I don't know what's going on. So I'm just starting off by tapping the saddle to get him used to the height going above his head, the noise above his head, and something bouncing against the saddle. Just keep in mind throughout this entire video, everything is backwards. Here I'm asking him to move his shoulder over, and he didn't, so I got after him, and then he moved too much. So I kind of said, alright, you want to move and keep moving? I'm going to back you up. And go back on this side and do the same thing on the other side. So, again, I'm sorry if I seem frustrated, guys. Let me know if you like these types of videos better, or if you like it when I actually come over to the camera and talk. I can do voiceovers, I don't know. There he wouldn't leave, so I sent him off, and then he kept trying to go the other way, so I backed him up. Now, as I'm untangling my rope, I will explain a few times in the video, my big, huge 12-foot whip that I just bought comes apart. For some reason, the hot glue didn't hold it for longer than a week, so we're going to have to get a metal screw tap, I think is what it's called. It's a screw that can go through metal, and get a really small screw and screw it in to hold it. I will be investing into a whip that is 12 feet, but is actually one big piece rather than 2 pieces put together. It's a great idea, but they need to work on the execution and have some type of clip or lock or something that keeps it put together. Here you're going to see me get kind of firm with him because he's being very lazy on the backup. You'll see me get really firm in these next few minutes because he's just not really taking it seriously. He's just kind of, I don't want to do it. So the next few minutes I'll be getting really firm with him to get my point across that no, doesn't matter if you want to do it or not, you need to at least put some effort into it. See how I'm like able to catch up to him? As soon as I start swinging that whip, he should be moving. And it should be quick movements. I should not be able to catch up with him. Now, do I make him back up that fast all the time? No. Sometimes, yes. Ask him to stay beside me. Back up again. That was better. Love on him, tell him good boy. This is the whip that comes apart a few times. So if you guys see me bending over picking something up, that's what's going on. Just doing some desensitizing. I like to lunge on and off the line when I put the saddle on for the first time in a while. It's been a couple of days. Just to make sure I can control him both without the rope and with the lead rope. He has a habit of, this is backwards, so on his right side, keeping his eyes on me. He has a habit of turning away and kind of looking where he wants, so that's why I'm kind of popping on the lead rope, trying to get him to look at me. I've never actually had to deal with this with a horse, so I'm trying to figure out which works best. Trying to keep his head. Damn whip just came apart. Here in a second, I'll get close to his face, just to kind of mimic me throwing the reins or the bridle over. Cinch him up a little tighter, because I did work him a little bit. Flat stirrups. Move the saddle and shake it, pat on it. I'll have to do the next video with the back camera and see if that gets it to film right instead of the front facing camera. I've always used the front facing camera on my old phone and it worked, so I don't know. I lost count how many times I've redone this video. So I hope you guys like it. It's an amount. I always try to get him to walk, trot, canter both ways with the saddle, so that he doesn't always feel like he needs to hustle with the saddle on. Because that's how you can sometimes, there I have to really get after him. That's how you can sometimes get a horse that just wants to haul ass under saddle. I'm not saying that's the only reason that they do it. I'm just saying that can be a factor. If you guys want to see a video on how I work with him on controlling and keeping his gait, let me know in the comments down below. I might do it anyways, but yeah. Right here I got after him quite a bit because I asked for him to turn in. He tried to turn out to the fence. When he finally turned in, he tried to just bolt out, and I wanted him to kind of stop and think and face up with me. So I kind of just jerked on the rope and made him back up, and you'll see me wiggle the rope a lot, and that's because he tried to take his head away again. So I just continued the pressure until I got both eyes. And then I was going to back out, and I let go of the frustration that I just had. I wish I could let go of the frustration that I had of this video editor. I don't think it's the editor's fault. I think what had happened is I've done the video so many times, I think it just mixed it up somehow. I don't know. But I want to show you guys how I work on him keeping his gaits. I might do that video anyways. I don't know. I'm getting tired of the real backwards thing. Kind of pull his head and get after him. I had a lot of key topics that I was talking about in the first edit, and then I've edited it so many times because the voiceover is not working or it's not saving right, and it's like mixing around the video where things that have happened like in the end of the video are happening in the middle. There I got after him because I asked him for his head and he said no, so I keep backing him up. Now I forgot my key topics. I don't know. It's a new phone. It's gonna take me a while to figure it out. I've never had an actual brand new phone. I've had one brand new phone when I was in high school that my ex bought me. And then I had two flip phones that were brand new. But it's been so long since I've had a brand new phone. I've been buying used. So I think that's why I'm having so many issues with it. With a used phone, you know, it's already set. And with this new phone, you have to set up everything that how you want it. I accidentally turned on some app. I don't know what app it was. And it muted all my calls if my phone wasn't being used. So if I wasn't editing a video, filming a video, watching a YouTube video, playing a game, you know, if I wasn't on my phone actively, it wouldn't ring. So I ended up yesterday waking up to like 7 voicemails with no missed calls. And I'm sitting here thinking, what in the world? I took it in today. I accidentally turned on an app without realizing it. So he's still bad with the bit, but he is better. If you guys have seen the progress over the last couple of days. If you guys want, you should go watch my ranting about beating horses video. That's not anybody assuming that I beat horses or anything like that. That is a post that I seen on Facebook that really pissed me off. And feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment to my videos and my channel and my videos. And share it with your horsey friends. And I'm sorry I'm rambling. I'm trying to remember the key points that I was talking about. I didn't think I'd have to constantly. Yeah. Now watch right here when he goes by and watch where his reins are. So I have them there so he can get used to them flapping around and bouncing around and moving without the pressure of me hanging onto them. Shouldn't be having to get after him that harsh. But we're still working on it. He's better than he used to be. Got nice turns. Set him down to a walk. I've got Annabelle sitting right here staring at me, wagging her tail right now. Hey, doing, baby girl? No, no, no. I don't want you in my lap. No. I don't want you in my lap. I'm trying to edit this. Now I'm going to have this in my video. Are you happy? Annabelle, speak. Speak. Say hi to the people. Good girl. She wants my lap. Oh, okay. I guess she's coming. Come in a minute. Okay, can you get back? Annabelle, stop. So here I'm keeping up after him because he's not keeping the pace while he turns. He kind of slows down and, ooh, I get to turn. I don't have to work as hard. Well, if I ever want to do rollbacks on him, he's got to learn how to keep his pace without a rider. I'm just going to pick some stuff up and move it out of the way. You guys notice my round pen's clean now? And I believe I come in and check and make sure that it's still filming right here. See, this part that happened like 2 minutes into the video. I'm not sure what was going on. Check and make sure you guys are still filming. Sorry, I gotta decline the phone call. Yeah, I normally don't answer the phone unless it's my parents or my grandparents while I'm filming a video, because then it just stops it and then you have to redo everything and clip it together. Check the cinch. Again, remember this is backwards. Really shake those stirrups. Touch them all over. Now I will go back another day and work on him being touched all over and swishing his tail. Most of the time I get after him for it by making him yield or side pass or back up. And I just kind of tap him on the area that I'm asking him to go. So if I'm asking him back, I'll tap on his chest. Side, I'll tap on his ribs. If I'm asking him to yield, I'll tap on his butt. And then I'll go back and touch it, and I'll keep doing it until he quits swishing his tail. I'm just flexing here and holding until he gives. You guys can tell, I don't know if you can, but the last 3 days, he's gotten way better at yielding his butt without me having to have a whip. Which is the goal. And I like doing this because I'm actually pulling up on the saddle as if I were going to get on there from the ground because I'm short. I know this is random. I got those 2 wine vouchers in the mail. I think they have like a week and a half, 2 weeks left on them. I'm trying to get 20 bucks out of each of them. Nobody's wanted them, and I'm not going to use them, and I don't want them to go to waste. So if anybody wants them, PM me or leave me a comment, and I'll give you something to get a hold of me by. And you guys can send me the 20 bucks, and you can have them. I need the $40 for a winter jacket, and yeah. Just don't want them to go to waste. So this is the actual, it's the left side, because this is backwards. Sorry if that was loud. Now I like doing this too because I actually push down on the saddle like I would if I was getting up to get off. Yeah, you push up on the saddle to get up and off. I'm gonna put my foot in and get down. And release his head, but he didn't really want to take it too much at first. Bring him back in, do it again. I think I lean over this time. Yep. I should have my video memorized by now. I wish I knew how to add music underneath the voiceover so that it wasn't just me talking all the time. But I don't want to chance messing it up and having to redo it again. I've even tried saving the voiceover that I've done and clipping it in, but it doesn't work. No, I think this is just... I'm sitting my butt kind of sideways in the saddle right here. And I'm flapping the stirrup and rubbing on his shoulder and his butt and his flank and his neck. And get down. I like to get down slow for a few reasons. One, the stool tends to move. Or he tends to move. So I don't want to like slip and land up underneath him. Because I know that he'd probably freak out about that. And 2 is I don't want him to think, rush, 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 get off, get off, get off. I want him to think, oh, she takes her time with this, so this is going to take a minute or 2. You know. So there, I just kind of prepared it for my leg to go over. And here is what I do that I like. I actually was able to sit on him and get off. Sitting on him isn't the problem. It's when he has his head straight that he blows up. So I'll need somebody's help with that to flag him around while, like, kind of like Clinton Anderson and Blue Rock Horsemanship do, where they, I think Blue Rock does it, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she does. Where they keep the horse's head bent and have somebody else move the horse around at a lunge. And then they slowly start to release the horse's head. But I don't really have anybody around me that knows how to do it right. So I will have to come up with a more creative way to get that done. Annabelle, go lay down. Go. Annabelle, go lay down. She wants attention. I'm trying not to fall asleep. It's like 6 o'clock at night, I think. And I've just been up half the night. You guys have cats, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't have cats, cats play at night. When you got 3 of them growling and fighting and playing all night, and then the dog trying to get into the middle of it, it's just not fun. So each time I get on, I try to stay on a little longer. I will not get on the right side. I will play around in the stirrups, but I will not actually pull myself all the way up because my right leg is not as strong as my left leg. Right, I got my legs mixed up. I'm not as strong on his right side. How about that? So I'm afraid if something happens, I wouldn't be able to dismount or get enough balance quick enough as I would getting on his left side. I can't believe I just got my sides mixed up. Switch his sides. Annabelle, what? He's side passing a lot better without a whip. I'm used to it. Now this is the side he's more skittish on, that's why I'm doing lots more on this side. Bring this side in. This is the side I won't get on because again it's backwards. So this is his right side. Again, I'm not as comfortable on this side. That's why I'm kind of going slower. I don't have my balance as good or my strength as good on this side. Sometimes if I don't feel as safe, I'll wrap the rein because it is a single rein connected, one big rein. I will wrap it 2 or 3 times around the saddle horn so that if he does get his head away, because I've seen people have their head cocked and they can still get their head away from you if they pull hard enough. I kind of have a minute or 2 to get a hold of the rope if something happens. If you hear the running, there's a bunny outside my window and Rylan is going nuts wanting to get the bunny. So if you hear random like thumping and running and meowing, that's what's going on. He'll probably start chirping. I would love to get on this side, but like I said, I don't have the confidence on this side. So I go back on this side. I believe I get on 1 or 2 more times to end on a good note, and to build up my confidence. The more I get on him and he stands there and doesn't blow up with his head cocked, I think the more I'll be confident when I'm able to sit up there for a while. Just being bucked off, and I've never been bucked off before him. He could just, you know, you go out there every day. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna ride him around. I'm gonna ride that buck out of him. He's not gonna buck with me. I'm gonna keep his head in, and then you go out there, and it's like, I'm gonna do what I feel comfortable doing. So it's not like I got hurt, broke any bones or anything, but I did have some severe bruises that I could not show on camera because of where they were located. They were on the inside of my thigh, up high, and it literally looked like a horse pretty much shat on me right there. So yeah, it hurt. I'm gonna get on one last time, and I stay on a little longer this time. His ears are going back and forth, and I'm loving that as I'm rubbing him. Notice I took my time there and made my foot stay on his butt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to turn off the recorder now, and you guys can just watch him be intact because he hates the saddle going off on the right side. So I wanted to give him the option to move if he wanted, with me not holding onto him while I was taking it off on the right side. Hope you guys loved the video, and you'll see how happy I was when I come to turn off the camera. Bye guys.